The Final Fantasy VII Remake review. Alright. As a player playing the game, I will give it a score of 8 out of 10. I give Final Fantasy an 8 out of 10. Personally, I'm not too sure why people gave it a 10. It might have been the nostalgia factor, which I am missing. I give it an 8. I did enjoy the combat. I did enjoy the random events. They were a lot of fun, really funny. My big drawback is I have no idea what the fuck is going on at all. I can make some wild theories, which I'm pretty sure I will. But as for reality, like, my theories are probably so off because it's like, I have no idea how we even got to where we got at the end of the game with Destiny and all that. Like, what? Like, we were just going into Shinra to fucking save the planet and bring Aerith back, and then we're in handling Destiny with Sephiroth, and then we're fighting the ghost of Christmas past, future, and present, and then we're fighting a dragon mixture of them, and then we're fighting Sephiroth himself, and then we're fighting Sephiroth and the fucking universal galaxy mode and on the moon, and I have no idea how the fuck any of that even got there or what happened. And yeah, so that's one big takeaway. And then my other one is, you know, it was just it kind of just fell into a rhythm, you know, where I just kept repeating the same steps and going about it that way with most of my characters. But for the most part, it was very good. Dialogue was one thing everyone commented on. I wasn't the biggest fan of the dialogue, but at the same time I didn't hate the dialogue. Like, the sheer randomness and stupidity of it was kind of funny sometimes. But good God, were they just fucking spouting shit out their ass. And so yeah. With that, I give Final Fantasy an 8 out of 10. I definitely still recommend it. It was a great game. I look forward to part 2. It was just, it was something. It was something. As a streamer, I'll give it either like a 7 or a 6. It's not as engaging, but the story definitely is there, as impossible as it is to follow. So, if you take the time and dedication to watch every single stream and understand and try to pick up the little pieces, it could be a 7. Majority of people, it's probably going to be a 6, because you simply just don't know what's happening. Most people don't catch every single stream and are invested into the story as the player is, and even as the player I have no idea what the fuck happened. So all they're hearing is the most random nonsense dialogue with no background to it. It can be kind of rough to get invested into it, and it's not as high intensity as, say, a role-playing game where a single mistake could cost you your life and they could see it and know where you fucked up. Your characters just kind of die without you noticing for the most part. So yeah, that is my review of Final Fantasy VII Remake.